please.
Sorry. Is it possible to put this in? I just got hold it, that's okay. Thank you. Firstly, Don Cameron justified completely why many have lost confidence in Portishead Town Council. He took last month the smear campaigns against councillors without offering any evidence, I may add, when all people have done is hold him and other town councillors to account. We have the right to do so because councillors represent the electorate. Mr Cameron keeps saying people are making a mockery out of Portishead Town Council, when in fact he and some of his town council colleagues have done that very nicely, thank you, on their own. Mr Cameron certainly did not like hearing his own words spoken back to him from an email obtained under FOI. For the last time, there was no change to agenda items in standing orders that Don Cameron worked on. He was party, though, in deleting the section about the public only speaking on matters which the Town Council has powers in, which is ironic after harping on to us for years that we should go to North Somerset Council for any matter the Town Council does not have powers to act on. It seems we no longer have to. To correct Councillor Lord, Leslie Cottrell and Peter MitcHell, the public was not in a position to comment on the changes to standing orders before they were made because there was no mention of removal of flexibility nor public restrictions to agenda items only. Don Cameron also seems so worried about Portishead independence, he believes that everyone is a member and uses that false assumption to attack residents. This makes him a laughingstock, his words, not anyone else's. Like several who attend, I am not a Portishead independent, so please do not use town council meetings, Mr Cameron, now what was the word Mr Cameron liked using? Grandstand. Yes, please do not use, Mr Cameron, town council meetings to grandstand and attack residents whose only love is their town. I admire anyone who puts themselves forward to put right the political wrongs in the town I love. Secondly, it is Christmas. The 4 envelopes I have given out are in fact the only ones I can give to town councillors. I do not always agree with the 4 councillors. I certainly do not like the respective political parties, but I respect those 4 councillors for having the courtesy to respond to my queries. Or I admire the times that they have put Portishead first instead of their political party. I do not have to like councillors personally to acknowledge positive things they have done, although I do not dislike the councillors I gave the cards to. I wonder whether those of you who have failed to receive a card may in 2019 realise that it is a strength to acknowledge when those you disagree with politically actually contribute positively to Portishead life and council meetings. Those councillors who accept the help of residents because the residents' knowledge and information is greater than their own, even when they do not like them. They will become strong and respected instead of weak and disliked. For example, I dislike Theresa May. I loathe her political party as some of the duplicitous members, but I admire her strength and acknowledge the work she's done. I believe she should remain as Prime Minister because it's best for the country at the present time. However, hopefully, some town councillors here tonight will next year begin working in the best interest of Portishead instead of sniping at residents who democratically have the right to raise concerns with their conduct. And why on earth do councillors think residents would go to a councillor's surgery, as mentioned last month, or write to them instead of speaking in public participation when that councillor's conduct is not trusted? But now it's Christmas. Yes, it's Christmas, and thank God it is Christmas. But think on this. Those councillors who do not have Portishead in their hearts will never find it